All right, we're going live here. Hey, Larry, are we live? Okay, we just went live, so see if we're on. Test, microphone, test. Do your test, see if it works.
Test.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like this far from it. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Do I have to go like this? Hello.
We are live. All right. Welcome, folks. All right. Welcome, folks. We're going to go live right now. We are awaiting our next game. The next game starts in approximately 6 minutes. We have about 5:43 left on this game. The current game is Arizona against Ohio State. What do you think about the Lopes today, Coop?
I think they're doing good. You know, they have a lot of good transitions, especially on the defensive side, especially with in their defensive zone, and just making sure they're always changing and transitioning to what the offensive team is doing with the puck. So, for example, playing that box, and I think that's been a strong thing last game, and I think that's what kept them in the game and kept the game tied and bringing the points back, because you need good defense to hold that.
And we apologize. We did have some technical difficulties with going live, but we do have some Zooming issues. We'll try to compensate for those. However, you will see this next game against Henry Ford. It's a JUCO college. They're Division I. They'll be playing the Lopes. The first game, back to the first game, the Lopes go up 1-0. Then Rowan comes with a surprise goal, right? Yeah. And then Rowan actually goes up 2-1.
Yep.
And then the Lopes come back and they tie that. They really struggled in the first 10 minutes of the game. They were not playing the Lopes hockey that we're used to.
Exactly.
Then actually Rowan went up 3-2. The Lopes luckily tied that back up with about 5 or 6 minutes left in the third period, and then went into overtime.
Yeah.
With the Rowan Owls.
Yeah.
They're going to have to bring it. You know, they're going to have to bring it. They're playing Lindenwood this afternoon, this next game after Henry Ford.
At 8 p.m.?
At 8 p.m. Tonight, Central Time.
And that's going to be the test.
That's going to be the test for the Lopes. They're either going to have to bring their game, or they will let Lindenwood. They're a good hockey club.
Yeah, they are.
You know, actually, the Lopes beat Lindenwood in the national championship D1 last year. Where was that? That was in Massachusetts, because I had like a lobster.
I thought it was in Maine.
Maine. It might have been Boston. I thought Boston.
Yeah. It was in Maine.
It was in Maine, I think, and
ended up
Larry Meltzer will let me know if that's wrong.
I'm pretty sure it was Maine, right?
Was that what the national championships were? We still have 4:10 here in this game, Ohio State versus Arizona, and then we'll get you to the warm-ups. But today's lineups for Henry Ford. You want to read Henry Ford's lineups there?
And the first name second.
Yeah, just last name. Okay. Yeah, we're live.
How do you even say that?
Just make it up. Patet. Yep. Patet. Just give a number and then that last name.
All right. So for the forwards for Henry Ford, it's number 28 Ether, number 6 Patet Nud, number 98 Barnes, number 53 Hodges, number 8 Brown, and number 28 Pace. And then for the defensive, it's number 11. I don't even know how to say that. I'm just going to say his first name, Nicholas. Number 93, Morrison, his last name. 21, Landstrom. And their goaltender is, actually, I guess it looks like he's the brother of Dylan Patet. His brother's Carter, and he is number 31. And that's the lineup.
That's
Carter.
That guy.
Yeah,
Carter.
I guess.
All right, so that's for Henry Ford. For the Lopes, the GCO Lopes, for D1, number 9, your captain, Aiden Sweats.
Are you going to pop up here?
We're going to do some overlays here for you. Minimize it down to the side so you can have it, so you can see. Just go up, scroll up. There we go. Number 9 for the Lopes, Hayden Sweats. Sweats is a founder of the program. This is the 3rd year for the GCU Lopes. Number 8, Edelbrick. Edelbrick is a returning GCU Lope player. Very good player forward for the Lopes. Number 26, Hoffman. Zach Hoffman, transfer from Bethel. Zach's a Bethel transfer, Wildcat, and came to the Lopes this year. Number 23, Kavena Lee, Maui. 23 Lee, good player. Also came from Bethel. He's a transfer from Bethel. Number 10, Jelnick, Warren Jelnick. Jelnick, he comes from North Dakota.
Yep.
And number 10, or sorry, that was number 10, Jelnick. Jelly, they call him. Number 5. Is 5 playing? I didn't see 5. 2. Well, they got these all. Frisk. Yeah, 2 is Frisk. And Frisk comes from British Columbia. Loves roller hockey. Number 22, Josh Little, or they call him Bigsy. He's a Bethel transfer as well. And he came from the Wildcats as they disbanded.
Pretty sure he was playing for them last season, I believe, correct?
Not for GCU, no.
No, for Bethel last
yes.
Before they're not, I don't think they're a team anymore.
Yeah, they got out of it.
Yes.
Number 13, Ruben Gonzalez. Ruben comes from Columbia, and he's a returning GCU Lope player. Good player. Number 19, Vanderwall, Kellen Vanderwall. Kellen Vanderwall comes from Colorado, and he's actually, I think, one of the only rookies on the team. He hasn't played before. In net, you have Curry. Yep, Curry. Curry.
I believe he's the defending champion.
Yeah, he is the defending champion. He came last year to play with the Lopes, and he's the attendee for the Lopes here. Who'd I miss? 24, Luke Wright. 24, Luke Wright. 24, Luke Wright. He's from Kansas. He played ACHA Division I hockey and now plays on the roller team. I'm familiar with Luke Wright, just being from Nebraska.
Sam, he's played for the Kansas City Wolfpack
and
the Kansas City Patriots.
He's a fast player.
Yes,
so
very fast.
We have about 35 more seconds left in this game, and it looks like Arizona's up 3-1 against Ohio State.
You want to get that camera situated?
Yeah, we'll get this camera. We're going to put up some stats there. It looks like Grand Canyon University, the Lopes, are number 1. They're 13-0-0.
It might not be updated from the last game.
Rowan's,
I'm pretty sure he updated it.
Rowan, the Owls, who we just played, they're 9-1-2 with 20 points in second place. Third place, Lindenwood, 9-0-0, and they have 18 points. Number 4, Arizona State, who's currently playing, is 6-5-1 with 13 points.
Do you know how to turn the motion sensors off?
Arizona State, sorry. Arizona is 5-6-1 with 11 points, and Henry Ford in 6th place. They are 1-15 with 2 points. So again, there's the clock and there's the horn for you. You're gonna shortly see your GCU Lopes come out and start the game. Can we see that? Does this all look good on the screen? Because it's a little off. But
I didn't know you guys were doing a
No,
press
on your
conference,
phone.
or I wouldn't have got in the way.
Fine.
I got it.
Just make sure
Which
it just
side
stays still.
Which side are they going to be on?
They're going to be home also. So they'll start
All right.
on this side. I believe.
6 viewers. You guys fix the zooming?
no, so you're just gonna have to watch.
Mic check,
Can you
mic check,
turn
mic
that
check.
a little bit
Yeah, I will.
so
And
he
then
can
we'll
see the screen.
That was funny.
flip it up the-
Welcome again for today's matchup. Currently, it is 16:10. That's 4:10 p.m. here in Chicago Central Time. And our game was supposed to start about 10 minutes ago. However, when we did get here about 2:30, there was a shootout with Michigan State and
Well, I went into OT. It was Michigan State.
No, when there was
Michigan State and Arizona went to OT, and they scored it was 13:44 left in the OT, so 16 seconds.
right, but
They scored.
the MCRHI is the Midwest Conference in the NCRHA, the National Collegiate Roller Hockey Association. They posted that before that, right after our game,
Yep.
I think that went into that was Ohio State, Michigan State. They went into a shootout,
Yep.
and they posted that.
Mhm.
So that kind of brings your time and knocks it back a little bit. So that's a little bit of the delay, but we're happy you're with us today on this nice day in Chicago, Illinois. Your Lopes will be coming out here shortly as this team exits the rink.
I mean, let's talk a little bit about the offensive aspect for GCU. I mean, we saw last game earlier this morning. They had good control, getting a lot of shots, but just couldn't really bury anything. Like, what's your viewpoint on that?
Yeah, I thought they played well in the offensive zone, but they got caught with a lot of odd rushes, 2-on-1, getting back into their defensive zone.
That back check was kind of the thing that was hard for them, but it's almost seemed like they were getting kind of lazy on that part and just kind of giving up, you know.
Yeah.
And that's one thing you cannot do is give up, especially on the back check, because it is possible at any point the guy could slow down, try to make a move, you could catch him, or you could potentially dive and poke it. So from behind, so it's all about just making sure you put that 100% effort, that 110% effort in skating, even if they score. You know,
there's your Lopes. Your Lopes are out on the rink right now warming up. They're going to be in the white jerseys with the purple pinstripes and the purple pants with the white pinstripes.
I mean, just the jerseys are phenomenal. I love the pants. I mean,
Henry Ford is actually wearing their dark black jerseys with the black and accented blue-white pants. They'll be the away team, so that means the Lopes will be the home team with an actual second change.
And Curry's pads just look phenomenal with that gold cage. Just phenomenal.
The PGS pads. He's stretching right down in front of us right here, number 30 for the Lopes. Maybe the Lopes had a little bit of jet lag, whatever, but we don't have excuses here in Lope Nation, right? GCU, no excuses on that last game. We didn't play up to par, I thought, to what GCU usually plays. Let's hope that they bring it, because these next two games, they need good wins.
Yeah. I think it's just really important, like I said, to make sure we get that back check down, but also I think we're doing well defensively, and I think I really like the box. I also like offensively, even when we're not on the PP or the PK, obviously not on the PK, but on the PP, when we have that man sneaking behind the net, I think that's just really vital to us having good opportunities to wrap it behind the net, like as we talked about last game, and also send it out top to get some good options for shots outside the circles. So it's pretty important that we just make sure that our offense is doing that on those PPs and taking advantage. But
our penalty kill was pretty solid. I think they did score on a penalty kill on their power plays. I think they did score. Right now, for the watchers, looks like the captain, as the team stretches, Captain Schwetz, number 9, is going to warm up the tendy. As you watch him, he's probably just getting, as you warm up a goalie, all he's going to do is probably just hit it to the glove and to the blocker. It's easy shots. It just gets him tracking the puck, right? That's what goalies like to do, is look at him how he just always watches that puck go right into his glove.
I mean, it's just automatic here with this warm-up. You know, it's nothing too crazy, just something to get that nest warmed up, for the puck.
It's all movement, right?
Yeah,
That's all goalies do, is they want that movement, that tracking. See, boom.
And that's all you need, nothing too crazy, something just to get some good contact and just to warm up that blocker and glove.
There you go. And we got about 30 seconds before we got about 30 seconds before we start this game here. We're going to have college hockey. We're at 3 12-minute period stop clock.
Exactly.
If it does go into overtime, it'll be a 3-on-3 overtime, and after that, Coop, then we have a shootout.
Yep.
There's no mercy rules at all in college hockey, so you can smoke a team all you want.
I think it's really important that we don't let it get to the even the overtime part, but it happens, so it can get a little nerve-wracking, especially when we're up 3-3 in our first game, made it to overtime, but you just got to pull through and act like it's just any game, any period.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Lopes possibly. Sometimes you got to slow the game down a little bit. You'll see that today. I think they're going to slow this game down a little bit when they do have possession, and that's what you want to do. Is you want to slow the game down. You want to gain possession. You want to move the puck, and you want to get the goalie off their mornings, right? Because the goalie, you got to go back door. Door goal is usually a guaranteed goal if you can get a nice sauce or a nice pass over to your back door man, and you just pound it home. The goalie, a lot of goalies, 99% of the time, they're not saving that.
Yeah, it's more about like making that goalie shift. So when you're coming short side, you know, not always taking the shot is the best route to go. Sometimes trying to make that little kind of stretch pass under the stick just to get it to that back door, but. When you catch
a shot, right?
Yeah, but
even a shot from the point and then a rebound.
And when you catch that puck, it has to be this. You have to release it. It's kind of a catch and release. It's not a catch, think, bake a pie and release.
Right.
It's a catch and in the net. That's all your thought should be. On a back
split second decision.
It's an instant decision on backdoors. You shouldn't have to think about it. It's catch, release.
Right.
And no matter how you release it, just release it to the back of the net. It doesn't have to go bar down.
Right.
It just has to go and bury in the back of the net some way.
As we discussed, number 9, captain for the Lopes, Schwetz, is going to take face-off, and to his left is number 8, Edelbrick, 22, Big Z, or Josh Little, and in on defense, number 2, Frisk. Here we go.
One thing I really studied about Aiden Schwetz last game is I know he really likes to draw off the dot.
Yeah.
And I think that gives the GCU Lopes a good opportunity to set up and make something happen.
Well, there's old Ether. Ether is a transfer on Henry Ford from Bethel as well. Edelbrick comes in down the center slot. He gets it poked away by number 6 for Henry Ford. Henry Ford rips it around, but Edelbrick's there to tie him up. Bigsy comes and backhands it all the way back down to Frisk, to his defender. In his defensive zone, he banks it off the dasher around the horn. Little can't catch it. He misses the handle. Toss it into the middle. Here comes Schwetz. Schwetz comes down left side. He leaves it backhand for 8. Over to Schwetz. Schwetz with the wrister gets it tapped by number 77 for the Ford team. Goes over to Edelbrick on that left side.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah, that's exactly
over to
done. Perfect pass.
Number 2, Frisk. Frisk rips it and misses the net. Little has it out top of the circle. It's center rink. Frisk has it. Frisk has his men. He goes middle, tries to hit Little with the tap. Henry Ford taps it out. Here comes the Ether for the Henry Ford wheelhouse. Henry Ford. There goes Frisk. Frisk and Ether. Oh, nice stick lift by 28 for the Henry Ford. I don't know what their mascot is. Looks like the Lopes made a change there. Lopes are making a change. 10:22 left in the first. It's 0-0 against Henry Ford. Hoffman with the pressure against Henry Ford. He's out front to the left of the cage.
And sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes you just got to make that pressure. Make a move that maybe he doesn't want to make.
I'll tell you what. I know Zach, obviously, and Zach sometimes there will, if you make one little small move and try to fake him, he'll come and get you. Hoffman tips it up to 24 right. Right tries to go back to the wall to Hoffman. 98's a big boy out there.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he weighs something. 93 gets it. There goes right. Right, he's gone. He's like a rocket. He backhands it to 23 Cavenna. Leaves it for Hoffman. Hoffman in slot. Tries to go 5-hole. Saved by the goal.
He tried to go short side just over that pass.
Yeah, I think he went
Tried
low.
to do that another toe drag release from that point.
Here comes Henry Ford down the right side. Number 93 has it. He loses it. Cavenna Lee with the handle. 26 Hoffman punches it right back to the Henry Ford player. Henry Ford has it. They bring it outside the zone. They're by the red line. They try to go down. Hoffman will pick that up. Here comes Hoffman. It's a 2-on-1. GCU Lopes Hoffman on the right side. He goes for the snap. You can't get it. He had a backdoor man right there. Hoffman has it. He settles it down. He'll look for right. He pulls it forehand, backhand, and gets it in the skate of number 98. 13, Gonzalez gives, I don't know what that guy looked like. He about tipped it around. Henry Ford's just moving this puck, but not really sure what's going on. Vanderwall has the defender. He's going to push that guy to the wall. He tries to make it to the center slot. Off the post. Wow. Henry Ford's coming with some shooting. That's their first shot of the game, and they hit it, ring it off the post. Oh, backhand over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez carries it. That could be a hand pass, but it will be negated by GCU touching it. Here comes Hoffman. He passes it to number 2. He'll get off the rink. Gonzalez has the puck, center rink. He'll come down. Here comes Jelly on the left side. He shoots it right at the chest. There's a rebound. No. Henry Ford picks it up. Henry Ford's trying for a pick. Little will tap it back to number 2, Frisk, to go into his defensive zone.
Sometimes when you can't beat that guy, just getting a stick in there just to try to tip it back is just very vital. And that's what Little did.
Here comes Little. He gives it Gonzalez on the left side. He shoots it. Gets tipped. Henry Ford comes out with that. They'll move it to the center.
Watch that backdoor guy.
Frisk, don't worry about him. I mean, he's off the post again. That's the second off the post shot. That's 2 shots for Henry Ford, and they hit the post 2 times. Jelly with the wrister. He winds up. And there's Gonzalez gives it backhand to Little. Little forehand backhand. He can't get it. That'll be a whistle. 7:26 on the clock. It's all tied up 0-0.
Honestly, I think Henry Ford has come out to play a little bit. I mean, it looks like their puck movement's good. It's a little shaky, but they're making it work.
There are 2 shots on net, Coop.
No, I'm saying
Yes.
the passing is good.
Yeah.
They're not getting a lot of shots.
And but the problem is GCU's letting them have that inner slot.
And when you let them have that shot, you just can't give them shots, you know, because you never know.
GCU wins that face-off, and Frisk will pick it up and go behind his net. He gives it up to the captain, number 9, Aiden Schwetz. Schwetz comes down left side. He'll get into the middle slot. He tries to toe drag it, loses the handle. Here comes Little. Little in the feet. Henry Ford comes out with that puck. That puck's a bouncing behind the net. Henry Ford has possession, and they'll bring it behind the net. 6:57 left in the first period. 3 periods here. Schwetz gives him a little bit of temper. He goes for the toe lift. Good poke check on Schwetz. That was Henry Ford whiffs it all the way back down into their zone. The goalie touches it. Number 98 will pick it up. He tries to go up. 13 Gonzalez got the tip on that. Here comes Henry Ford down that left side. Don't let him have the middle slot. Oh, there's it is. No, it doesn't even get in. That was Schwetz with the poke check as well as, nice pass by number 13. Here comes Schwetz. He comes down the left side. He loses the handle. And the Henry Ford team goes crazy. Here comes Wright. Gives it over. I can't even talk.
Oh, my God.
Holy smokes. That was called tic-tac-toe, and smack-attack goal.
And that's exactly what we talked about, that guy.
Holy smokes.
I mean, did you see that guy? He was just chilling in that spot we were talking about, right behind the net.
Just
waiting for
chilling,
that.
dude.
Exactly.
That looked like...
And that's why that setup works for them, because they got the guy in the corner over here, the guy right there behind that right post, and the 2 guys up top. You give you a boom, 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 low, back door.
That was like everybody on the team touched that puck.
Exactly.
I did not see I think Frisk popped.
I mean, I got lost.
I did.
I was like, what's
boom,
happening?
It was just one touch,
and then goal.
GCU wins it. Hoffman puts it
takes.
up to number 8, Edelbrick. Edelbrick with the wrister. He misses the net. Hoffman's there, but misses the handle. Here comes Henry Ford. Edelbrick can pick it up. He backhands it to Hoffman. Hoffman loses the handle in the center. Edelbrick has it. He lets him go around. Ether on that right side. Nice shot. But now it's a 2-on-1 for the Lopes. Here comes number 8, Edelbrick. He has it center slot. He goes into his backhand. Forehand. He can't connect over the pad.
Tried to connect on that far side there.
And he was looking for Hoffman on that back door as well. Here's another shot. Blocked in front. Number 19, Vanderwall has it. He'll come down center rink. He goes forehand, backhand to his forehand. He gives it over to number 24, Ray Hoffman. Off the pad. Nice passing by GCU.
I like the quick touches in front of the net.
GCU is just ripping it up when it comes to these touches. I tell you, this was not like their first game against Rowan. 5:08 left in the period. Henry Ford has possession. Now they have a sneaker all the way down. I could see him.
Watch this guy in front there.
He loses the handle. There's a nice hit by Wright. Wright had it. Wright's in the corner. He can't get number 98. 98, they leave all alone. He goes forehand, backhand off the pad of the Lopes tendy. Number 8 goes off the wall to Hoffman. Hoffman comes down left side. It's 1-on-2. He tries to go backhand, forehand, and tip it up over him. And the Ford tendy makes a nice save.
I mean, he tries to chip it, but just gets stuck in the chest. But I mean, like I said, that's sometimes all you can do, you know?
Right.
When you have nobody on your back door and you just got to throw it.
There's other
I mean,
options.
there is, but, like, he's trying to get a shot on net. And that could have bounced off the chest, you know?
Yeah,
sometimes the goalie stumbles with that. Like I said, those muffins don't sit well when they
Jelnick wins that face-off and brings it back to Bigsy and Frisk. Biggs has it. He'll bring it to Frisk. Down the right side. Top of the circle, snaps it. It's poke checked, and there's a tip. Jelnick in the corner. Now, Jelnick picks that puck up. I don't even know how he... This team, again, is 1-15. Henry Ford wheels or Henry Ford 150s. I don't know what they're called. 98 comes with toe drag. 22, Little picks it up. Bigsy, Bill, sick toe drag around there. Jelnick leaves it for Bigsy. Bigsy brings it back to number 2, Frisk. He has a right wing man. Kavanagh Lee goes for the shot in the middle. No one to tip it. Bigsy comes down left side. He gets around number 98. He backhands it over to Frisk on the right side wall. Frisk looking for somebody. He has Jelnick in the front. He has Bigsy in the front. He rips it over to 23. Kavanagh tries to go high. That's off the post.
Looks like it went off the right post there.
It might have, or off his glove. I didn't hear a ding, but that's okay. Jelnick with some pressure. Henry Ford brings it up. Here comes Henry Ford. They come up their right side. 3:17 left in the first. 1-0 Lopes. Schwetz is out there to defend. They got Kavanagh Lee. Oh, Schwetz didn't even see that pass. He could have had a breakaway there. He was turned looking at his man. 11 with the side shot. Over. There goes Schwetz. There goes number 2, Frisk. So Schwetz to Little stretch pass up to number 2, Frisk. He tries to go forehand, backhand, misses the net. Frisk still has it. He's fighting for the puck. And Henry Ford will come out with the puck.
Nice stick by Little there.
Nice stick by Little to poke check that. He wants a change. Number 13, Gonzalez has it. He'll come with the full head of steam down the center to the left side. He comes over to the left side. He has number Edelbrick that's Frisk in the middle. It looked like he might have got tripped there. No tripping call, and that's a stop clock and a cover for the Ford, Henry Ford. It's 2:28 left in the first. 1-0 GCU Lopes.
I mean, with this game, we can definitely take full advantage to kind of getting our passing ready for the next game, you know? This is the game that, you know, we definitely have the advantage in for sure.
Lopes with it. 19 with the shot. Vanderwall, he comes with the wrister.
That's a good save by Henry Ford there.
Yeah, Vanderwall came with a nice wrister. Hit the goalie. GCU comes with all kinds of pressure, and Gonzalez hits it down into his own zone.
That's sometimes what you need to do.
Wright will have it. He'll go up to the right wall to Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes all the way over to Vanderwall. Vanderwall at center. He'll bring it in. He'll go to the middle slot. He comes down. He has an opening. Wrister off the goalie's pad. Gonzalez is there to pick up that rebound. Comes down left side over to Vanderwall. Vanderwall misses the handle. He misses the net.
Oh, you got to watch that.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those. Yeah. That's an easy slash call if the ref saw that.
Yep.
You can't get too close to the hands. You got to keep it lower, closer to the blade.
And they let him play, but you get up near that hand, that could be a trip.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
No, nothing. He needs some smack attack on his wheels. We got 1:27 left. Here comes number 24, right for the Lopes. He stretch passes it all the way up to number 9, Schwetz. Schwetz gets it off the paddle of the tendy. Here's Gonzalez to pick it up. Gonzalez is behind in net fighting for it. Schwetz goes over to cover his man. He'll put pressure on him. They get it over to number 6, Henry Ford. They're in the neutral zone for your ice hockey people and just regular right by the center ring. Oh, they got a sneaker down here. Nice stick by Edelbrick to knock that down. Here comes Edelbrick. He has Hoffman in the middle. Edelbrick. Hoffman misses the handle. 50 seconds left. Lopes are up 1-0. They got a lot of sneaker scoop. I see they've got a lot of guys going down here and are getting mismanaged. We got to make sure that we cover it. Hoffman picks that puck up in his defensive zone. He gives it to Bigsy. Bigsy off his feet. Hoffman goes off the dashers all the way down to Frisk. Frisk has it. He'll go behind the net. Frisk still has the puck. He tries to push it out to the middle. Bigsy's there in the corner. Henry Ford comes back. Hoffman's going to pressure him coming down.
That's good pressure right there.
There you
That's
go,
great
Hoff.
pressure.
Nice defense.
Way to be patient, just to push him to the outside.
Here comes Edelbrick down the left side. He goes forehand, backhand. No, he rips it around. 9 seconds left. 8, 7, brings it back to 26. Hoffman rips it in. Blocker saved. That'll be a good shot. 1.4 seconds, and it's a stop clock.
I thought it was a good shot by 26 Hoffman. I mean, it just gives you an opportunity to maybe get something to happen, like a rebound or even a goal.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do when you got 2 seconds left.
Well, when you got 5 seconds left, you want to dump it down in their zone anyway.
Yeah, so might as well try to put it on net.
Yeah, you put it on net. Maybe it goes in. Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe you get that rebound for one of your guys sneaking in.
I'd like to see him pull Curry and put a 5th man out there. 1 point. Nope, they're not even going to play. All right, that's the end of the period. 1-0 GCU Lopes over Henry Ford College here in Palatine, Illinois. Coop, first period. What did you think?
My thoughts on the first period were good. I mean, to be honest,
5 minutes, a little sloppy.
I honestly think this is, once again, not one of our best first periods. I mean, we're passing well, but we just can't shove anything in.
Right.
You know,
first goal.
Now, if we can do what we're doing by passing and making these opportunities happen, but we can score, that's what we're looking for.
Maybe I think the coach is telling them possibly to slow the game down a little bit.
Let's get some. I would want to see. I'm not the coach, but I want to see some more shots from GCU rather than too much fancy dangles.
Yeah.
I want to see, because that goalie's just sticking his pad out and blocking those short side backhands that they're trying to do. They're trying to do the toe drag to the backhand, and that's just not working. So that's what you have to adjust. And I know the coach is probably putting something in their heads and like, hey, we need to adjust this next period. We're doing this wrong. We're doing that wrong. Let's adjust. Let's make something happen.
And we're doing this right, and we're doing this right. They're doing some things right.
No, I'm not saying they're doing everything wrong. I'm just saying
they do have some positive aspects out there, but you're right.
I like all the passing. That's one of the biggest positive things. I think I like the one touch, little quick touches.
First goal that GCU had in the first period.
I mean,
was unbelievable.
The whole line touched it.
Yeah. If not, one guy touched it twice.
Exactly.
I mean, that was just tick, 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 boom. Like, it just tic-tac-toe, tick-toe.
Yeah.
And it went in. That wasn't a 3-pass GCU low.
I mean, that's just automatic with that backdoor. The goalie can't. Sometimes it's so hard for the goalie. Like, you know, it's easier said than done, but it's just super, super hard for the goalie to keep track when you're one-touching it that fast. And I mean, that's how you score. You do those quick touches, and like I said, you don't think.
On that transition for the Lopes, I'd like to see him come out with 2 guys rushing down, so that shooter has an option to possibly pass it back door or to shoot it off the pads. We call that the pop pass. Pass off the pads, pop, P-O-P, and that puts it right off the goalie's pads, and if you put it at the right angle, it comes out. This is our second 12-minute period. The referee's at center, and they'll drop the puck. Here we go. Hoffman wins that back. Legs Big Z, taps it back to number 2, Frisk. Hoffman gets it, rips it. Oh, he misses the net. Good shot. There's Edelbrick with it on the left side. Edelbrick will give it to Hoffman. Hoffman goes around him. Hoffman over to Frisk. Oh, that's a goal.
That's beautiful. Good footwork.
That was a nice goal by Frisk to control that pass from Hoffman. He put it right on his.
Now I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional off the skate, but it worked. I mean, it was a quick little touch, and he knew he had it short side.
And then the goalie had committed to him on that far
he already had it committed on the right side.
And he had that opening, and he just punched it in with this stick.
Exactly.
That makes it 2-0. GCU Lopes
when you
over
have
to Henry Ford College.
When you have all that control, I mean, those are things that you can easily do. Just things like that in the moment with the little kick to the blade and then into the back of the net. So that was good work with this line on that last goal.
Here comes number 8, Edelbrick. He'll come down the right side. He has it. He stops. He gets pushed up against the wall and out of play.
Now, what's the rule on the chin strap? Can they have their chin strap undone?
I guess they can have it dangle because these guys all dangle their chin strap.
Because
Edelbrick picks that up. He gets it. He pushes it to the corner. There's Big Z. Big Z up to Hoffman. Hoffman stretch pass over to the other side. Edelbrick has it on the left side. Edelbrick comes down, leaves it for Hoffman. Hoffman, forehand, backhand around, tries to go 5-hole. Hoffman, I don't know where it is. Hoffman still has it. There's Frisk in the middle. Oh, blocker save. Frisk doesn't know where the puck is, but it was right by his shoulder.
Because it didn't hit the ceiling, correct?
Yeah, it did not hit the ceiling, so that's a live puck. Henry Ford comes down, gets poke checked by Little. Little shoots it up the dasher to Edelbrick. Edelbrick on the right side. He'll come in. For him back in, he tries to go right over his glove on the short side.
That's an awkward shot. That is being right on the post, trying to shove it, top shed through the right.
That happens sometimes. That'll be outside the zone because that was off Edelbrick's stick into the netting. So that comes outside the zone and disadvantages GCU on that faceoff.
Yeah.
Faceoff will be on the right side for the Lopes.
Good win by the
Lopes.
Lopes.
Back to right. Lee wins it back to number 24 right. 10:26 left in the second. 2-0 GCU Lopes over Henry Ford. 24 gives it up right. Gives it over to Jelly. Jelly will pick that puck back up on the left side. Jelly cross passes it to Cavenna Lee. Cavenna Lee has it in his skates. He kicks it. Cavenna Lee settles it down, goes off the glass, and brings it all the way back.
That's a good reset, for sure.
Vanderwall will pick that puck up. He has 3 Lopes with him. Wright has the puck. There's Vanderwall. Vanderwall has it now behind his net. 9:51 left in the second period. Wright picks it up, gives it back to Vanderwall. Over on the left wing to Cavenna Lee. He misses to Wright, sorry. Wright misses the handle. Tries to bank it off. He'll go all the way over to Lee. Lee on the right wing has an opening. Over to number 10, Jelly. Jelly pass it back to Lee. Lee tries to go around. He gets hooked. No call. 19, Vanderwall has it. He'll bring it back out the center rink. He has it now in his defensive zone. He goes with the fake pass there. The old fakeroo. Tried to get the old Henry Ford College guy. Lee has it behind, leaves it for Vanderwall behind the net. Passes it down the right to the right wing, right. Wright will make his way down the right wing. Number 10, Jelnick there. Wright goes all the way off the dasher up to Vanderwall. Vanderwall has it center. He misses the handle. Man, we can't be doing that too much.
No, you can't. I mean, you can't give away possession like that.
Well, that's a possibility, right? The possession wasn't given away.
No, it wasn't given away, but you can't.
That can be dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
Here comes Schwetz down the left wing. Schwetz goes to the middle slot. Snapper, goal! Lopes! Number 9, Schwetz comes down, left side, goes to the middle slot, snaps one home, hits the twine. I mean, it's 3-0 Lopes.
That's a great goal.
Yeah.
I mean, just keeping it low, nothing fancy.
He's got guys down there for the rebound, too. That's the nice thing about roller, right? You don't have offsides, so you can have those guys down there screening the goalie the whole time.
I mean, you could pick whatever the heck you want down there. Apples, cherries, blueberries,
muffins,
whatever you want.
Number 2, Frisk. The Lopes will win that. Number 2, Frisk will pick that up and go behind his net. He gives it to the captain, number 9, Schwetz. He'll come down left side. He's playing with the puck on the left side. He tries to go off his stick. Oh, he runs into the net. Let's hope he's all right there. That could be dangerous. That'll be a stop play. He ran right into that post. And those goals are no joke, right, Coop? I mean, they weigh probably 100 pounds, 80 pounds.
I mean, I think just really...
Those are real ice ones. Those are heavy nets.
I mean, running into that post at the speed you're going at is definitely something that is dangerous.
That'll bring it outside the zone just because we ran into the net. The Lopes ran in, so it comes outside the zone.
Exactly.
77 sauces it. He's coming down. Oh, no. And there's Henry Ford. He tries to get
cute with it through the legs.
Tries to get cute with it. He tried to do that, between the legs and try to snip it up.
But it was nice that Curry was hugging that post because he had his stick and pad ready to go.
Yeah, there was no, not even close. You were getting any shot off down there like that.
Especially when you have that defensive men tracking you down. So
Lopes win that. That's number 24 right. He'll bring it to center rink. He has Hoffman swinging. Hoffman over to the right wall. Hoffman. He tries to go far side, misses the net. Here's Henry Ford. They come down. Henry Ford in their defensive zone goes to number 21. 21 has it. He'll go back to number 77. This could be dangerous for them. Hoffman's going to see that and possibly bite on him. Hoffman pushes the guy up against the wall. 24 right has it. He gets the pressure. Henry Ford has it. They come out, and they're going to look for a switch. Edelbrick comes up. Oh, 77. I don't know what is going on. He looks like a baby
He
giraffe.
might need some snack attack to stay up.
He looked like he
Oh,
had
that's
baby.
a trip.
He looked like he had baby giraffe legs. Number 77. He did. He
was
like wobbling around. I don't know what. Maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. Down there in the corner, number 2, Frisk for the Lopes will pick it up. That was Vanderwall and helped get possession of the puck. Vanderwall goes off for Bigsy. Bigsy, 22 for the Lopes, comes on. 6:50 left in the second period. It's 3-0 Lopes. Hoffman will pick it up behind the net from Frisk. He goes down left side. He backhands it to Little. Little has overslot. He misses the net. Runs over number 77. 77's a little bit upset. They give it right to Hoffman. Hoffman comes down. He's got right side. He's got Bigsy on the left. Oh, there's a hooking penalty. Number 53 will go in for a hook. He had him wrapped like a burrito. That's a 2-minute minor, and that'll be a power play for your GCU Lopes. 6:24 left in the period. 3-0 Lopes. Hooking. Hooking's a call. That's a 2-minute minor. And so the Lopes will put out their first power play line and try to connect on this and get a goal.
Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect for the Lopes. Give them a good opportunity to shove another one in, hopefully. But you just got to get it back, set it up, and make things work.
You know, all for you roller hockey kids out there, when you're looking at that, well, here's that. Oh, my goodness!
Top right release.
Oh, my goodness. Rips it. That goalie had no clue.
Yeah, it was too fast for him to
that was that wrister like that. He got it. You thought he was going to, he took one step in, lifted his, gave him the old flamingo wrister, and just, you could hear the whiz go right by his head. Guaranteed.
The last time I seen a shot like that was Ethan Frank. I mean, just shoved it in.
Yeah, that was fast.
It was very quick. I mean, the goalie got no time.
No clue.
What do you say, cry or wind his watch? Or?
Yeah, that goalie doesn't know whether to cry or wind his watch right now. I don't know. That makes it 4-0 Lopes with 6:04 left in the second period. Still, we have plenty of time for the Henry Ford.
I mean, one really good
Henry
important
Ford,
thing.
I think they're the Birds or something. I'm gonna have to find out.
Falcons or
Henry Ford. Henry Ford Eagles, sorry.
But what's important about GCU's defense?
Here comes the Lopes. He has a backdoor man. Goes for the shot. There's Frisk with the backhand. He caught it, put it down to himself. You got to watch that too.
Yeah,
98
because that could be a hand pass.
98 tries to go cross court to number 11. Jelly gives it up to number
what
23.
point does it become a hand
Over
pass?
to Jelly. Jelly with the snap.
So
Easy save for the Tendy.
At what point does it become a hand pass? Is that
If Frisk would have touched it and held it and then put it down and a Lope player touched it, then you'll see the ref do this.
Yep.
A hand pass. Now
but you can pass it to yourself.
you can do a hand pass in your defensive zone.
Yes.
Oh, the Hawks, the Henry Ford Hawks, Henry Ford College Hawks. There's number 10 Jelnick with pressure on number 11. Oh my gosh, Lee just dumps a guy in the corner. That's number 53. Lee will go for a roughing. Let's see. That ref had his hand up like he was cutting. Number 23 for the Lopes, Kavanagh Lee Maui, they call him. He'll go for a cross-check, 2-minute minor cross-checking with 5:11 left in the first.
I mean, that's exactly what happens when you get a little high with the hands, for sure.
Yeah, now you got to watch this Lopes team. They put out the fast players, and Bigsy, he's
Great defensive.
yeah.
I mean, he's
he
been
tried
very
to push it
patient
up.
this game, and that's what I was just about to talk about, and that's what I really like about how Biggsy's playing.
Patience is a virtue, right, Coop?
Exactly.
And Henry Ford pops the puck out. Number 28, Ether, ex-Bethel player, pick it up. He'll go right side. Number 6 has it for the Hawks. He goes down low to the right side. Up high, left side. Down low, left side. Oh, there was Henry Ford. No. Oh, nice save by Kerr. There it is. Here comes the Lopes. 2-on-1. Right's got to open that up. He comes down. He sauces it. Oh, he goes for the shot. Off the pads. Nice save. Nice
go.
job
Good
by
back
number
check.
24. 24 will give it to 26. 26, Hoffman. He comes down. He'll give it to number 24, Wright. Wright has it. He backhands it. He still has a puck behind his net. He'll rip it around the horn up to Hoffman. Hoffman off the board. He gets around this guy. He has a middleman. Oh, he tries to backhand it. Little still has it. It's up in the air. He passes it to himself. Number 93 for the Hawks.
That was good. He just couldn't connect with the backhand.
Yeah, that was a nice look. You can do that for nothing, but you definitely, he didn't think that guy had a stick down. Big save by Curry. And that's Big Z. Pushes it up to Hoffman. Hoffman will come down one-on-one. He toe drags around. Oh! Penalty! And it could be a... Let's see if he gives him a penalty shot. That's the... Wow. Oh, that's on number 28. Ether. That is horrible. Horrible penalty for the Hawks. That is a dumb penalty. That'll be a 2-minute minor for interference.
And we don't know what Ether...
Cross-check.
And now, from what I remember, Ether and Zach were ex-Bethel players, and we don't know what...
He's getting a 5-minute major for that. 5-minute major for that cross-check. That's going to really hurt the Hawks, Coop, because you can score as many times as you want. You can score as many times as you want. I can't believe he did that to an ex-player, but maybe they have some beef.
Well, maybe they have some beef from back 2 years ago in Bethel. We don't know. I think beef carries on, and as we saw, that might have been...
Yeah, so it'll be 3-on-3 hockey here for about 19 seconds until the penalty from the Lopes expires. 13 Gonzalez brings it over to Edelbrick. They could score here, and it wouldn't hurt them. Edelbrick brings it up. Right side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez steps. Oh, looks for that far side.
Catches it on the hosel there off
off
the butt of the
paddle there, off the knob. Schwetz has it. He'll backhand it to number 2, Frisk. Over to Schwetz. Back to Frisk on the right side. It looked like he was going to take a shot. 13, there's Frisk. One-timer, misses the handle. Oh, he didn't miss the handle. Sorry. There's Schwetz with the quick shot. Comes around. It goes off the glass. Frisk will keep it in his zone. Frisk on that right side wall, keeps it down low, top of the circle. He has Gonzalez. He switches with Gonzalez. Back up to Gonzalez, right side. Toes over to Schwetz. Schwetz, goal! Lopes goal! And
second goal for
the
Schwetz.
problem with that now, Coop, 3:58 left on the clock for that 5-minute major to Ether on the Hawks. That he doesn't come out. He doesn't come out.
So it's as many as you...
It's as many as you want with a major. That's a dumb penalty for the Hawks. It's 5-0 GCU Lopes.
Still 4-on-3.
They're gonna go into the third period with that major. That's a bad penalty to take. 2:36 left in the second. 3:58 left on that major penalty to Ether.
And
for
it looks
the
like
Hawks.
Zach's back out and ready to go
Looks
after
like
that
Zach's
hit.
ready. Here's Zach's on that left wall. Hoffman has it. Left top of the circle, back to Biggs, over to right. Right's looking. He goes back to Biggsy, back to right. Right has a left side snapshot. Nothing. They tap it out, and there goes Biggsy. He'll chase the puck down to his defensive zone. He'll come back down. Got Kavena Lee in the middle. He'll go down. Hoffman off the dasher, back up to Hoffman. Left side, he looks. Back down to Lee. Lee on the left side low. Back up to Hoffman. Hoffman rips it over to Biggs. Biggs on the right side wall. He snaps it. The goalie, Hoffman, takes it, pulls it down to himself. He'll give it back over to Biggsy. Biggs back over to Hoffman. Hoffman walks it in. Snap. Goalie has no clue, but it's a cover. 1:45 left in the period. 3:07 left on that major penalty to Henry Ford for a cross-check. That's, again... I think that's really going to hurt them. Hopefully we get a couple more goals with that major in the box there. 23, Kavena Lee will take the face-off to the blocker side of the Henry Ford Hawk tendy and wins it back to Hoffman. Hoffman and Biggs are playing pass-a-rama. Hoffman tries a one-timer. They missed the net. 24, Wright picks it up. Right side, he backhands it to Biggs. Biggs walks it in, tries to go into the middle to
Number
Lee.
9-8 just slashing away, chopping like he's chopping some wood.
I think if the Lopes try to get into a little bit tighter, because 98 is so far up, they can move it down. There's over to Biggs, snap off the glove, and that'll be a glove side face-off on the Henry Ford Hawks. That was off his glove into the net. Lopes will make a change. He'll put Schwetz Edelbrick, Gonzalez, and Frisk out there. Still 2:34 left in the major, 1:15 on the main clock. It's 5-0 GCU Lopes. Schwetz wins it over to Gonzalez. Here comes Henry Ford.
Nice, good patience
Back
there
to Frisk.
by Frisk.
Frisk has it on the right side, over to Schwetz. Oh, right there. Oh, nice.
Ah, that was a great look.
Oh, Henry Ford just couldn't get it out there. Bounced right off one of their players. Frisk has it, top of the circle. Gonzalez. Oh, he had a wide open net there. He just missed the net. Frisk has it. He'll walk it in a little bit down the right circle. Oh, tried to get Edelbrick to tip it. He missed it. 9 Schwetz has it on the left side. Brings it over to Frisk. Top of the circles. Middle slot. Over to Gonzalez on the right side. Gonzalez, middle slot. Back, middle circle. Down to Edelbrick. Edelbrick carries it around. Backhands it to Frisk. Frisk with the wrister. Goal! Goal! And that went right off his blocker down.
In between his legs.
In between his legs. It's 28.6 seconds left. That's 3 for Frisk. Wow. That's Frisk's 3rd goal. That's a hat trick. And Aiden has 3. Sorry. So again, that major penalty is really hurting. That major penalty is really hurting the Hawks. They still have 1 minute. It's kind of like a minor right now. 1 minute and 45 seconds. It's 21 seconds left in the period. So they'll down to Edelbrick. Edelbrick back to Gonzalez. He misses the net
Gonzalez
on that left side.
He put himself in a great position. Just
all up.
Like this.
Edelbrick gets a stick in there. Looks like we have 7 seconds left. Gonzalez has it. He's looking for somebody.
Whoa,
they don't
dangerous.
They don't get anybody.
You see that come off his
the end of the
defense's men's skate.
Yeah.
Almost went through his 5-hole.
Yeah. And that'll be the end of the period. 6-0 GCU Lopes.
Honestly.
And they still have that major penalty on number 28, Ether, for 121. That'll go over into the 3rd. And again, major penalties, you can score as many as you want.
I mean, it was horrible. Like, you make that mistake, especially when you're already down 4 or 5 goals.
Yeah, they were
Why?
down 4 goals.
Why would you're just going to put yourself in a bigger pit? As they did.
The Lopes have already scored 2
Exactly.
goals on a poor major. Like, you cannot give up 2 goals in college hockey because you wanted a major guy.
And we knew that was very intentional for sure. Because, I mean, he didn't play the puck. He just went straight for his body.
He went straight for his body because he knew that he was way faster than he is.
Exactly.
But for this 3rd period, looks like the Lopes just need to come out and light the lamp a few more times and let Ether think about that.
With that play, I mean, you saw Zach. He knew that he wasn't going to waste his energy trying to bolt, so he tried to stop, and Ether had no
just
chance
blew
but
him
to
up.
blow him up.
Yeah, he had Ether beat. Ether was going to anyway, he was going to try to blow him up regardless. Yeah. That was his intent, and the ref saw that, and that's the reason for the major, not the minor, right? That's why he gave him a major.
It was very intentional.
It was intent to injure. That's what a major is you're trying to injure the player, and you could hurt a player, which is very surprising that one of these guys would want to do that. I know they're out for blood when they play roller, but injuring a player regardless of what team you're on is a little bit ridiculous. It's 4:54 here on the Central Time in Chicago, Illinois. At Palatine, we're at Salt Creek Arena. It's the 3rd period with 12 minutes left. 121 again on that major penalty to the Henry Ford Hawks. 6-0 Lopes. Seems like a pretty long break for us, but we'll deal with it. Salt Creek here is one of my favorite rinks just because of the viewing area we have on the area where they're watching the rink. It's a full glass from the bottom of the dashers all the way up, and then it's netting. And we're standing here up in the mezzanine, so we get a better view of the rink. Currier says I'm sorry, I don't know why I called him Currier. Apologize, number 30. Curry says he's ready with the little head tap, and the ref will drop the puck. Frisk will have it, and he'll walk it slowly up the middle. Over to Gonzalez on that right side. Edelbrick had it off the post. Edelbrick had it. Wow. Edelbrick has it behind his net. He'll go backhand, slowly creep around, and give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it on the right side up to Frisk top. Here comes Schwetz and Gonzalez. He gives it over to Gonzalez. He hits it with the skate on his forehand, backhand, forehand. That's a goal.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And
He hit it right off the side of the
and
pad.
what do I talk about over here on this last play? Right. Exactly what I was saying is sometimes if you just throw it in between everybody, you get a lucky bounce in. But if it doesn't connect and it gets through, it's passed back to your player. Yeah. So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, I honestly think he was trying to go for
a quick pass.
Yeah, that quick pass on that back door.
What was I saying? If it gets caught, it might get a lucky bounce.
45 seconds still on that power play for the Lopes for that major penalty to number 28. 11-17 in the third period. It's 7-0 Lopes. Frisk with the quick shot. Edelbrick goal. Frisk to Edelbrick from Schwetz. Now it's going to be run clock. And they will not let that major out until they drop that puck. But the clock is running. It is not stopped. Once you get 8, it is run clock.
Now what if they get 1? Then it goes back to
then it will stop clock.
Okay.
Anything, an 8-goal spread, they just let the clock run. Otherwise, we could be here all day. 8 seconds left in that major. Gonzalez hits it with a stick about less than shoulder height. The ref washes that out for a high stick.
And this gives GCU a great opportunity to get better with their passing and get warmed up for the Lindenwood game. But it's going to be a big game here at 8 p.m. here at the sports complex.
Yeah, the Salt Creek Arena.
Oh, sorry. I said SC, so I was saying sports complex. But the Salt Creek Arena.
Here come the Lopes. Jelly on that right wing. He'll carry the puck down. He's playing with the puck on right 40. He gets it poke check. Number 23, Kavena Lee, pops it back down to Vanderwall. Vanderwall left side to right. Right forehand, backhand. He moves it center. He'll come. He's got speed. On the left side, he doesn't shoot. He almost pulls the trigger. Back to Vanderwall on the right side. He'll bring it out, center rink. He's at the center line. He'll bring it over left side to number 24, right. Back to Vanderwall. Back to right. Right on that. He'll give it backhand to Kavena Lee. Lee off the dasher to right on that left side. He'll move to the middle. He opens it up. There's Jelly. Jelly with a snapper. Oh, my gosh. Jelly with the sick wrister shot. He toe dragged that in just a quick
release.
Wrister. Quick release. That makes it 8-0. I think that's 9. Yeah, it's got to be 9.
They have
they're not
gotten so high in points that they're just letting it slide with the scoreboard there.
Yeah, that went short side. That was a nice wrister by number 10. That's 9, and they do put that up.
It was far side top right.
And there's 9:06 left. Nice goal by number 10, Jelly, for the GCU Lopes. That was a nice wrister.
One thing me and CJ were talking about before the game was we like how tight the nets are, and it just gives that nice little release off the net when you hit a nice little snapper into it.
Now the puck's behind the net, and Wright will fight for it. Wright has it. He does a spinorama and gives it over to Vanderwall, number 19, for the Lopes. Lopes have number 10 and number 24 swinging. 24 picks up the puck, comes down the left side. He doesn't have anything, and he gets picked off by Henry Ford. Kavena Lee comes and forehand backhands that to number 19, Vanderwall. Vanderwall will set that puck up behind his net to Lee, and he'll give it right back to number 19, Vanderwall. Number 98 tries for the check and loses the handle, and Wright has it. He goes up left side to Jelly. Jelly has it. Left side, forehand to backhand, and he looked like he got a stick save on that. Henry Ford will come out with that puck and come down center slot. He's just going to go for a shot because he needs one. Oh, middle. Oh, there's a goal for number 98 who's creeping in the middle. He just gets that. They get that lucky around the net. He put it right in the crease, and 98 was just coming full steam. I don't even think he stopped. He moved the net.
I don't think he knows how to stop.
I don't think he knows how to stop, yeah. He just almost ran the goalie over, but his stick did get that, and he got a goal. That's 9-1.
I mean, that was the greasiest backdoor goal I've ever seen in my life.
Nice
it works.
Though.
Yeah, good pass.
Well, that'll make it 9-1 Lopes up against
still
Henry
Ford because we are up by 8.
Henry Ford, and they'll give it to Ether. Ether with the snapper. He can't get his own rebound, so Frisk will pick that up. Frisk has Hoffman on the left and Edelbrick on the right. He passes over to Edelbrick. Edelbrick over to Hoffman. They can't connect. Frisk rips it down and goes all the way back down to Big Z. Curry comes out and plays the puck and gives it to Little. Here comes Edelbrick down the right side. Edelbrick has it. He'll go. Oh, that goalie did a split. Hoffman has it left side. Can't misses it, and it goes back down to Biggs. Biggs 22 for the Lopes has it. He'll go off the dasher to Hoffman in their defensive zone. Hoffman pushes a little bit. He'll go off the dasher up to number 8, Edelbrick. Nice move. Here comes Edelbrick. He tries to toe drag around him. Can't complete.
Using a little bit of a geometry with the off the boards there.
Yeah.
Our angles are looking good.
Oh, there's another goal. It squeaks by number 30, Curry. That's another goal for the Hawks. It's 7-2. Or 9-2.
Just got his first point with an assist.
Yeah, he did. He's played 4 games.
He said that's a point.
Out of 16 games, I think the stats said he played 4 games. It's 9-2. These are kind of sloppy goals that we don't want the Hawks to get. It's 9-2.
And now it is back to stop clock.
Correct? Should be. Yeah, it's 7 spread. So, no, Vanderwall, we don't want to cross past that with the 2 men there. Vanderwall passes it to Schwetz. Schwetz misses the handle. He's got to pick that up. Off the dasher up to number 98. The only thing he's got is, Vanderwall's there. Can't connect. 53 has it. Goes to the middle. Here comes number 24 right. He has it off the dashers up that, or Schwetz. Schwetz has it left side. Goes over to 13 Gonzalez. Easy glove save by the Tendy. And they're letting that run, Coop. I don't know why, but there's 5:21 left.
Probably because there's 5:21, and I mean, not saying you can't come back, but they already let it run for,
Yeah, I thought it was an eight goal spread, and they stopped it, but maybe he doesn't know that. Henry Ford comes out with that puck. They'll win that face-off. They go behind the net and come down left side. There to pressure him is Gonzalez. Here comes Schwetz, the pressure. Schwetz with the stick lift, and he'll go behind the net and say, I'm not going to let you just stay back there all day. Schwetz gives him a couple taps on the stick. Here comes Henry Ford down the left side to the middle slot. 53 has an open middle slot. He goes a little left. Can't get by number 19, Vanderwall. Vanderwall tosses it up to 13, Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes down left side. Wrister off the blocker for the Hawks. Number 19, Vanderwall's there. Schwetz gets a stick. There it is for number 13. It's a bouncer.
I say we take this one back and settle it.
He'll get it off the dasher and bring it all the way back to right. Curry comes out and touches it and gives it to number 24 for the Lopes right. 9-2, 4:15 left in the period. Lopes will make a change. That's why they're not moving. Frisk has it. He'll go behind the net and comes out front. He gives it up to Big Z. Big Z on the left side. He has a screamer coming down, Jelly 10 on the right wing. Jelly brings it down low. Loses the handle. Big Z's there. There's Kavena Lee for the pressure with the Hawks.
And Henry got a stretch picker down here.
Yeah, Ether's definitely going to want to get that stretch pass, but that's hard to do. Off the dasher, 21 fell down. He picks it back up, gives it back to the number 11 for the Hawks. They're behind their net. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. 9-2, Lopes. Here comes Henry Ford with a little bit of speed. Number 6 down the middle. Big save. There's Ether. No, he can't get it. Big save by. We got somebody down, and it doesn't look like. All right, just point it this way.
Is he dead?
It doesn't look like he's moving.
Yeah,
he must have hit. Okay, he ran.
He's
right
not dead,
into that wall.
I mean, he just looked limp there. Yeah, he might have. He didn't even
move.
He was flying into that board. He lost all control. I mean,
he was trying to go.
Let's talk about the amount of dust that gets on this tile here. You slip, slide. I mean, let's have a ride.
I'm surprised they don't, have a 10-minute intermission at some point during the day and sweep this thing.
Exactly.
All the dust over time can really.
I mean, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's very. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, I don't think that was anything to do with dust on the floor. I think he was just screaming down the wall. Was that number 6? He had the puck down the right side. He's screaming, took a wrister, it blocked, and then 28 Ether was trying to do something in the middle there, and they lost it. And then somebody just ran into the wall. Yeah. And that looks like, that is number 6. He was the puck carrier. He looks like he's okay. He's trash talking to Lopes. I'm not really sure
I don't think
why.
he's trash talking. I think.
Maybe he just said thank you for understanding. Number 6 for the Hawks.
Yeah.
Looked like he just ran into the wall And that was almost like he smacked that wall. I mean, he hit that hard, too.
Yeah, he did. I
So-
mean, he had a lot of speed coming into that short side, and he tried to, once he shoved, because your focus is on that goal,
Right.
and then once
And
you lose it,
And I'm honestly
there's the wall.
surprised they're going to have that a down low face-off. That should be outside the zone because it was a stoppage play on Henry Ford. There's no penalties up on the match. That should be outside the zone, but it's not. They're going to have it glove side. And Jelly took that face-off, and Lee's right there. Well, Henry Ford Hawks give it right to the Lopes. Frisk will take it behind his net. Frisk will give it up to number 23, Maui. Maui comes down, screams, leaves it for number 10, Jelly. Jelly comes down left side, gives it back to Maui. Maui backhands it off the dasher to number 2, Frisk. 2:45 left in the game, 9-2 Lopes.
now this is just the rule, you know, when you're up by this much with so little time left, just hold possession and make smart plays. I mean, not saying you can't go
Right.
for goals, but just play smart.
Oh, nice play by Jelnick. Oh, he
Oh.
almost has it off his pad. He'll rip it off the dasher. No, he brings it low to Lee. Lee has it, leaves it for Little. Little backhand to Lee.
Oh.
They miss the handle and can't connect. Lee picks it up. He leaves it for Biggs. Biggs has it on that right side. He backhands it to number 2, Frisk. Frisk has it. He'll go right with the puck. He has Jelnick and Lee swinging. He has Lee. Gives it to Jelnick on that right side. He goes around the guy. He lifts his stick. He still has control. Jelnick has it and backhands it all the way back to number 23, Lee, for the Lopes. He picks it up in his defensive zone on that left side. He stops. The guy chases him. He says, "Don't chase me." 24 will pick it up. Lopes are doing a change. 98 again chasing. The worst thing you can do. There goes right. Now it's 3-on-2 for the Lopes. He gives it to Hoffman. Hoffman snaps it. Goal.
Automatic.
10-2. 1:34 left in the. That was easy. That was a toe drag around that middle man and a nice quick snapper low.
Now, it looked like it went either short side or right
did
through the
go.
5-hole.
Yeah.
Short side. Yeah, I figured.
1:22 left in the game, and that clock is still running. That makes it 10-2. Your GCU Lopes. Edelbrick takes that face off, and 24 put pressure on number 11. 11 tries to go middle, easy save. There's it's popping, it's moving. 98's involved there. Here comes number 24. He has Edelbrick
save by
screaming
Curry.
down the left side. Right has it. He goes middle, leaves it for Edelbrick. Edelbrick with the wrister. Oh, almost goes short side, but he picks up his own rebound. Edelbrick has it. 50 seconds left. It's 10-2. Lopes. Edelbrick has it. Center rink. He'll move. Looks like we have a delayed penalty on the Hawks. And they just pulled their goalie. Hoffman, forehand, backhand, tries to go backhand. And then he'll leave it for Edelbrick. Edelbrick, far side, 1-3. Oh, and that's going to be a stoppage. No goal. And that'll be probably the end of the game. That'll be the end of the game. We got some trash talking here. Number 93, 98's talking to 26. That's 12 seconds left, and that'll be the end of the game.
Gave him a little bit of a
be a
tap to his stick on the way to the boards there.
I think because he smoked around him. I mean, look, the Lopes had a great game. That's the end of the game. You'll hear the buzzer here in a second, and there it is. That's a final game. Final score is 10-2. GCU Lopes over the Henry Ford Hawks. Lopes up.
Lopes up. Let's go.
So to just recap real quick that game, Coop. Better game. They need to bring probably a different game when they're playing. Each team is different, though.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You
you
can't
have
play
to adjust.
this team.
You have to adjust.
Yes, you can't play this team like you play, the Lindenwood Lions, or you play the Rowan Owls, or
Exactly.
you play the Arizona
And I
State
think
University.
I think out of all the
Sun
teams other than us, Lindenwood is the other most aggressive team that I can think of out of the section that we're playing
Yeah.
here. I think that's going to be our biggest game.
Tonight's game's going to be a good game, folks.
Very good.
So if you want to join us tonight,
Tune in.
We'll love you. We'll love you if you tune in. We'll love you if you don't. We know people got things to do, but 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time is going to probably be the biggest game in regular season for the GCU Lopes against the Lindenwood Lions. They're both up there. They both never have lost.
Lindenwood
One
has
team's
played-
going to lose tonight.
Lindenwood's played 9 games, 0 losses, 0 ties, and GCU's 13,
14.
or now
14
14
0-0.
wins, but Lindenwood just hasn't played as many NCHRA games than GCU has played. So that's why the winnings is different, but they both have 0 losses. This is going to be a great game for GCU.
Yeah. And there's going to be one team losing and one team winning.
That's
one
right.
team's going home with the loss today.
It's going to be a great game. That's all we can say.
It's going to be a good game. We hope that you tune in from the Salt Creek Arena here in Palatine, Illinois. I'm Ryan.
This is Cooper.
And Lopes up.
Let's go, baby.
Lopes.
Woo!